Hello, jumping on here as I wanted to really raise some awareness with you lovely mums about a certain product or a certain movement of products, which is the Coke No Sugar. We haven't drunk this. It was actually given to from one of Cole's students to him because it's got our surname on it. And he didn't drink any either, the kid did, but that's hence why I've got the empty bottle. Just before I go any further though, hands up, I was addicted to Diet Coke back in the day before I cut sugar about 5 years ago. I would have Diet Coke. They didn't have this around back then. Multiple times per day. I was absolutely addicted to the stuff. But in recent times, we've seen obviously the movement in marketing and packaging and things like that, the way the products are formulated to move away from sugar, okay, which is a big hell yes from me. I mean, the improvements that having no sugar does to your own health and your family's health is amazing, and that's what I do here at the Integrative Mum. But it's products like this which can be a little bit misleading and kind of catch my attention. And I really just want to explain to you a little bit more about what's in this, okay? Because there is a massive, massive amount of money and marketing dollars that is spent behind the marketing of products like this, okay? To grab our attention and to get us on the cycle of buying it, okay? Which means more money in the pockets of these kind of companies. So, Coke No Sugar. It doesn't contain sugar, okay, as such. So that's a yes, no sugar. But it has to be sweetened some way, right? Because it is super sweet. So it is sweetened through a sweetener called Sweetener 951, which is a non-sugar sweetener. Okay, it's an artificial sweetener called aspartame, and that's in Coke Zero and Diet Coke and this Coke No Sugar. Sweetener 951 is aspartame, okay, and not enough research is done yet to know the full effects of what that artificial sweetener has done on our body, and that's concerning to me, okay? And it's actually when you stop drinking products like this that have that 951 sweetener in it that you realize the effects that aspartame can have on your body, okay? Think headaches. That was a biggie for me. When I stopped drinking Diet Coke, my headaches started to go away, okay? Anxiety attacks, fatigue, nausea, PMS, increased appetite, chest pain, mood swings, joint pain, even menstrual kind of irregularities can be side effects that you can notice can slide away after you stop drinking and stop consuming so much sweetener 951 aspartame. Okay, I could go on, okay, but these are ones that I've kind of been exposed to through my studies at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, okay? Just wanted to bring that to your attention. Also, artificially sweetened, drinks and foods still feed like that sugar craving loop, okay? So I'll explain a bit more. When we have sweet food and drinks, okay, it activates this reward center in our brains, which leads us to having this false sense of happiness, okay, when we have them. So that's why you'll hear sugar being referred to as being addictive, as being more addictive than cocaine, as we're constantly wanting more, constantly wanting that feeling. And we need to, when we cut back on sugar, we need to wean ourselves off that sweet tasting foods and drinks, okay, so we reduce the cravings that we have for sugar. But artificial sweeteners that are in drinks like this still feeds that sweetness like craving loop, okay, where our brains are constantly on that quest for that next sugar hit, okay, that next sweet sugar hit, wanting more of these kind of products. So we actually don't then break that sugar cycle, okay, that sugar habit cycle. And whilst it may say no sugar, it's still feeding our brains that sugar habit cycle, okay, which is great for Coke because we're buying more, right? But it's not so great for us mums trying to cut back on sugar or our kids trying to cut back on sugar, so we can actually change the health of ourselves and our family. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed a little insight into this product like this one. I hope you've gained a little bit more awareness about the real effect it has on our body. Okay, that aspartame, that sweetener 951, and what it can do to our body. And there's just not enough evidence out there yet to know that long-term effect. And also that artificial sweeteners still keep you hooked on the stuff. Okay, as a health coach, I work with mums to help them cut back on sugar so they can feel better, okay, and change the health of their family. So in my 28-day program, I really help mums break that sugar habit cycle, okay? If you did want to find more about what I do, then just pop on over to my website, www.theintegrativemum.com. All right, see you later.